Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my long overdue Team Project Pan 2022. The last update I filmed was the 30th of March, so this is a 2-month update. But I suppose I'll just get into it. This video is set up by Kat and Hailey. All of the information will be down below. Let's get on into it. Okay, so I'm no longer in pain with the Invisalign. It took about a week and a half for me to adjust. I do change my aligners every Friday, so I don't know, does it depend on if certain eyeliners are sore. I never ever have a lisp with it, and yet and all today, as soon as I'm trying to film, I feel like I do. But yeah, that's the story with that. I have 5 empties to share with y'all, okay? At least there's some empties to share, which is good. The reason why it took me 2 months to film was, there was 2 reasons actually. My lifestyle changed. I started doing exercise, and that was not actually intentional. I just, on a Sunday I said, ooh, tomorrow I'll try this. And then I just kept doing it since. And the time I do the workout is the time I normally put my makeup on, and everything kind of shifted. And then what was the second reason? I remember what the second reason is, but anyway, that is pretty much why. So anyway, we're trying to get back into it. So the first empty, I always start with the empties, progress, rolling in. I have 5 empties, 10 items of progress, and 5 that are rolling in. So let's just start with that. The first one, oh, now I remember the second reason. This is the second reason. So the Smashbox Primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur a primer, and it's like 30 something euros. There's 1 fluid ounce in it, or 30 mils. I went from 20.16 the last time down to 19.09, so 1.07 grams of usage, and it only took 3 more times to finish, and 43 in this project. It took a long time before that, and I don't know if you've seen my last video. I don't even remember my last video. It will be linked down below in relation to this project, but I thought, yes, this smoothed out my, or smooth, is smoothed a word? Well, it made my skin appear more smooth, but I was just like, ugh, for 30, like that's a lot of money for 30 something euros, and I think it's like the late 30s. I was like, oh, I could probably live without it. I'll look for something cheaper that's like a silicone blurry, because usually silicone primers make me feel like my pores are clogged, but this one does not. This is the second reason. Immediately after finishing this product, the next day I wore a different primer, and I hated my makeup so much that day that I took my makeup off. The 3 further times I hated it, I took my makeup off, and I wore my makeup 20 times-ish after that, and each of the 20 times I did not like it. Not one single time. I would go so far as to say is I hated it. And then the other thing I noticed was on my Instagram, I was posting looks every day, and I have like a Samsung, is it S21, whatever this is, right? And the front facing camera in your camera kind of smooths out your skin, no filter, it just does. Because if I go to Snapchat or Instagram, I look different. So I had been getting a few comments from people saying, when I post my makeup look, your skin looks great. And I was thinking, Jesus, that's so nice, thank you. But it's probably my camera. It's not. It was this. That's a long rant. It was this. It legitimately was making my face look more filtered. And I don't think I have that bad of a skin, like a textured, but I need to, I've put makeup on today and I don't mind it. It's not ideal, but it has been like a month since I've put makeup on. So this long explained way of saying, this is one of the reasons why I haven't been filming. So yeah, that's the story with that. It's kind of shocking to me, but anyway, the rest won't take that long to explain. The next second product I finished was the Colourpop brow gel. I have 2 brow gels. I had a clear one, a coloured one, and now I only have one. I would like to own another clear brow gel. This does not hold your eyebrow hairs up, but it does stop them from moving around. I went from 7.7 down to 7.58, so that was 0.12 grams this time and 0.35 the last time, for a total of 88 uses in this project, and she is Gone. Would I repurchase this? I'm not paying customs on this if I was getting something else. Maybe if there was an e.l.f. clear one, there probably is, I would try that one. Excuse me, I don't have another clear one. I would like another one. Then for my body butter, I think I have 2 products in here. This is a full face Project Banner full body, but I tend to just do all makeup and 2 products that are outside of that. So this actually rolled in the last time because it was 2 months ago. I used it 22 times to finish. It went from 337.6 grams down to 48.19. So 289.41 grams I used in 22 uses, which is good to have another one of these out. I love body butters. I just love them. So I'm glad I have that one gone. Then an exciting one. Oh, finally. This is my Becca Coral Crystal from my Ocean Jewels palette. It's a highlighter. I used it 90 times in this project, 28 times since you've seen it last. And it weighed 3.06 grams the last time and 1.52 grams this time, like empty. So it says I've used 1.54 grams this time and 0.79 the last time. But it felt like there was just massive pan and I was waiting and waiting to repress. And as soon as I did that, normally I repress like a machine, but there just wasn't much left, even though there was 1.54 grams. I don't know how, because there wasn't much left. There just wasn't. I feel like I've been working on that one for a long time. Is that everything? And then the last looks like just one product. It was a perfume product. I don't know if you remember if you've been watching, but I rolled in a ton, if I have the photo, I'll put it here, of perfume samples. This is the last one. It's gone. It's the Clive Christian 1872 for women. And I officially put that in the I don't want to buy you category. I had like 30 to 40 perfume samples because I was running low at the time on perfumes. I didn't really have a scent to smell and I didn't want to pay money for a perfume, so I bought samples to make the decision. So finally, all it took was till June. I have 11 in the I would like to buy you category, 4 in the like, and 9 in I don't want you category. And here we are here, and I have purchased 2 of the 9. One was 30 euros, so that one was affordable in terms of what perfume can cost. Baccarat Rouge, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get that. It's my 30th birthday in July. I don't even think I could request that as a gift because it's too expensive. So that's just on a wish list for maybe one day. But yeah, finally! This might not seem a big deal, but it is to me, okay? It is to me. So for progress, the first item is my Makeup Revolution CC Perfecting Foundation in the shade F for Frank. Oh my god, I can't do Fs. I swear to god, I don't know why I have a list when I'm doing this video. Frank 3, okay, F3. And I didn't think this matched me. In this mirror it looks like it does, but the bathroom mirror downstairs makes it look like it does not match. So I just don't know, okay? I don't even know anymore, but I went from 32.47 down to 26.41, which was 6.06 this time of a gram and 6.6 the last time. I used it 19 times since you've last seen it for a total of 57 in this project. So we're getting there, like we are certainly getting there on this. This is my oldest foundation and I purchased this in, if I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen, but I believe it was 2020 is what I think I bought this in 2020. That's still working away and it is a medium to full coverage foundation. I'd say it's medium. I have it on right now and you can see freckle, 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 pimple, pimple, wart. I don't even know what that is. I've had it all my life. Anyway, the next product for progress is my cream blush from my makeup person twin on Instagram. Her name is Courtney or Barbie Law. She sent me this, right, for my birthday was it last year, Courtney, or was it the year before? Life is like all over the place. This is a cream blush or like lips cream. This is a blush and lip stain. I use it as both. I love it as both. There was 0.7 fluid ounces in here or 2 mils in this stick. And it got to a point where the stick jammed, so I repotted it into an eyeshadow pan. If there is a picture of the eyeshadow from like the pan of it the last time, I will show you. When I moved the product into the eyeshadow pan, it weighed out that there was actually 1.03 grams of product. And here we are today. I don't know about you guys, but that is juicy, very juicy Lucy, if I do say so myself. Okay, it is the NOTO blush, I call it, and it had, including the pan, it weighed 2.63 grams the last time, and it now weighs 2.03 grams, so I used 0.6 grams this time and 0.21 the last time. I used this 42 times since you've seen it last for 102 uses so far. I just love this thing. This is a lovely, lovely thing. Oh, look, there's a magnet on the back of it. This is obviously one I put a magnet on. I don't know why I just got distracted there. But yes, I really enjoy this product. Now that I've filmed this video, I might smush it into the middle because I tend to apply it with my finger and I can't, it's in the corners. I can't really get to it. Next are lipsticks. I will have a picture of this up on the screen. I know one of them went down and one of them did not go down. So the one that did not go down, I'll start with that, Myth. Myth is from MAC and it's a satin finish. It still smells okay, but it's on the cusp. It's on the cusp. I wear these two lipsticks paired normally. So Myth went from 20.15 down to 20.03, which is 0.12 grams this time and 0.21 the last time. I only used it, or I did use it 12 times for a total of 30 in this project. I think this is in 2 months. Sorry, it has been 2 months, so it must be in 3 months. I'm not really sure, but I do like this. I'm glad I rolled in a lipstick that I like this much, because I used to just hate pan lipstick shades and I wear nude, like nudie brown colors the most, so I'm glad I did that. The next one did move down a bit. I don't know why, because I wore them the exact same amount of times. 12 times out of 30. This one is Magic Spell. This was a limited edition one, and this is a cream sheen. I really like this as well. It's a darker brown, and I went from 20.29 down to 20.14. This went down 0.15 grams, so it went down a little bit more. I must have been a little bit more heavy-handed with that. I don't know why. I'll do a little swatchy swatch. So this is the Magic Spell one. Can you see from there, guys? Imagine if you answered me, I'd have a heart attack. And here's the lighter one, and I mixed them together. Okay, so the next product is one that I had been using non-stop since. So the Fenty Gloss, I went from 33.28 down to 31.46. I used 7.82 grams of it since you've last seen it. And the last time I had used 1.5 grams of this. I have used this 40 times since you've last seen it, for a total in this project of 101 times. Now I'm going to have to pull the stopper out soon. I put it on like a minute ago and it was coating. Look, coating it fine. I think it's because the cat stole this and so it was upside down. But when I had been storing it upright, I couldn't get the product out. And I've seen some people on Instagram get their thing broken when they're trying to depot it, so it'll be interesting to see. I love this lip gloss. When I started panning this, I didn't like the smell of it. Is it like cherries? I don't know. But now I just think it's a really lovely gloss. I really, really love it. It is sticky in terms of your hair will get stuck in it. I don't know a lip gloss that doesn't do that. So there's that. What's next? Brow. So I now only have one brow gel. My goal was to finish this, but to use it around 7 times a month. And this is the Inglot brow gel, brow liner gel in the shade Blonde. And I've used it 11 times since you've last seen it, for a total of 29. I don't know what month I rolled this in, but it wasn't in since the start. And I went from 8.85 down to 8.72, so 0.13 grams. There is a teeny pan in it, but now I'm just going on the top, trying to work my way down. I have it on my brows today. I actually really like this product. I do really like this product. It is lovely. It is precise. If I could pick right now, my preference are a micro, what is it called? A micro brow pencil? A brow pencil with a micro tip. But I do love this as well. So that's just trucking along and I'm happy with it. I like it. It is new to my collection. Next is the concealer, which I actually rolled in the last time. And this is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 20. 20 is lighter than the shade 10, which baffles me. It is a medium coverage. It is slightly too dark for me right now. but I have it on today and I think I get away with it. But I only have one concealer that actually matches me at my fairest. I have 3 that are too light, one that matches me when I'm fair, and then 2 fake tan shades. This is like a hybrid crossover, so I think that this will work in the summer as well. All of my concealers are pretty much new, so I am not in a rush. There is a little window here. But anyway, what's the story with the progress on it? Let me see. I rolled in the last time, so 17.76 down to 16.53, which is 1.23 grams, and I used it 22 times. I do love this concealer, I just need to get the correct shade. I'm not purchasing any concealers until I sort this out. The only concealer that works for me fully 100% at my fairest, which is most of the year, is Light Ivory from NYX Born to Glow. Everything else that I own is wrong. It doesn't match at all. So there's that. The RCMA, I don't know if you guys remember, but this product was in for between 8 and 10 months of last year. I rolled this back in last month after I finished my 3 mini powders. It took me until last update, which was March 30th. It took me until March 30th to finish the 3 mini powders I had, and now I'm back to this. And I used a heck of a lot of it since you've seen it last. And if you have seen this in a project last year for 10, whatever it was, I'll just say 10 months, you will know that for some reason this just grows. So we have a big juicy jump, and I will take it. That's fantastic. It may not move at all next time, even if I use it the same amount. But anyway, I went from 48.51 down to 32.97, which is 15.54 grams. What on earth was I doing? What was I doing? What? I don't know. Like, oh, I know what it was. I was complaining. Maybe I didn't roll it in the last time, but I don't have measurements. Oh, I did. But I was given out about how bloody difficult this is to use, because that's the way it is. And I had this product or else another one like it in the same video that I had just finished. And in the comments they were like, why don't you just like decant this into this, since you like this little mini hourglass or whatever it was. You like the packaging that. This is why I need other people, because, well, it's one of the reasons. I have a solution right in front of me and I don't see it. This this resulted in me using so much more product, because I depotted a little bit into this and I could use exactly how much I needed, and when it was empty I depotted or decanted another bit into here, and it was perfect. And that's how come that is how I used so much this time, I think, is because I had a proper mechanism to actually use it. Have I more products left? This beast of a thing. So this is the Tutti Frutti. No, is it? Why am I calling it Tutti Frutti? Is it not Tutti Frutti? Pineapple Paradise Strobing Bronzer from Too Faced. I decluttered the highlighter that was in here. I'll show you what it looks like. But it had been repressed, and for some weird reason, this has grown in weight. So it's 55.15 grams now. So it increased by 0.39. I don't know. I used it 25 times. This color is just so hit and miss on me. It's so orangey, and I don't mean orange in the nasty yellow. It's so yellowy orange on me that I can't put it here. I always put bronzer here as well. I can't put it here because it's very obvious. So normally I put bronzer on my my cheeks, and sometimes my neck. This color doesn't work for that, so it's solely the cheek. And sometimes last month I loved it and sometimes I hated it. But because I had so many bad makeup days, I don't know. But I'm leaving this in right now because the summer is definitely going to be the best time for this, you know. But I swear to God, I repress like a bloody machine. The crumbles aren't even releasing, like it is just stuck right in there. I don't know. I don't know. And then this product I rolled in the last time. This is the Lash Freak Mascara from Urban Decay. I don't know where I got that saying from, but I got this from Elaine. And I will link Elaine's channel down below. But anyway, she gave me this mascara and I love this bloody thing. I think this is wonderful. When I saw the wand, I was like, what in tarnation? Like, what is this wand? But this went from 54.76 down to 55.15. So I don't know how much I used because I didn't write it down. Okay, you learn on that. Anyway, it is now my second favorite mascara. My favorite mascara is still, I can't remember it, is still the ILIA. But this, oh God, this is wonderful. It's just wonderful. Why does eyeliner always pull out? This is a wonderful mascara. I had not been exposed to really high-end mascaras. I think I tried the Benefit one because my dad gave me a magazine, and inside the magazine was the Benefit mascara, and I think that's how I ended up trying that. But aside from that, I never ever bought mascaras because I was always happy with the drugstore one. So I was like, I'm not paying money for bloody mascara if this is fine. And that's fine. However, Elaine exposed me to high-end mascaras, and it just depends on the mascara. But the ILIA one and this one, Lash Freak from Urban Decay, phenomenal, if I do say so with my lisp. Okay, we're on to rolling in time, rolling in time. I normally go rolling, 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 rolling. Rolling in time. So for primer, I'm going to roll in my only mini one that's left, I believe, like deluxe size, because I think this cost me either 12 or 15 euros, so it's not cheap. This is the Fenty Soft Silk Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. There's 15 mils in it, or 0.5 fluid ounces. I think the world is making fun of me right now, trying to make me enunciate all words that have sounds in them. But I have been using this just by myself since, because I actually rolled it into my shop, my stash, and then I said, you know what, look how much I've used of it. I might as well put this into a project before I go on to anything else. I still need something that fills this hole in my life. I think, but I really like this. This is quite similar, not exact, but similar to the niacinamide, not Glow Recipe. It's similar to this Glow Recipe one. It's not exact, but it's similar. It gives a similar finish. I like it. Even though I moisturize my skin like heavily before I put makeup on, I still like putting this on. It is hydrating, and I just like the consistency of it. I don't want to waste it. So can you see that from there? Can I just look like it's that kind of texture? I don't know, it's just, let me just look at that. Yeah, it's just lovely. It's a really nice product. I would like to buy it one day, but then again, do I need it? No. Do you need anything? No. But this is rolling in. I have weighed it. We are ready for that one to be in use. For body butter, I have another one. What? I have another one. So this one is coming in. I have a close-up of it on, like, done. I have mixed in some remnants of this horrible highlighter thing that I made, and it did not go well. Tried to make a highlighter out of the Cool Tone one that I had to put in here. I didn't like it, so it's now going on my body. There was only a tiny bit because I was just playing one day. So I think it's a good recommendation that people had to mix powders that you don't like in here for a glowy finish, and I think that would be good in the summer. However, me personally, after this, I don't think I'll do that, because I mainly put body butter on after the shower, and I feel like I'm putting makeup on after the shower, and it's not that it feels dirty, but it takes away how clean I feel, and it's just, yeah. So after this, I don't think I'll do that again. I'm not saying I won't, I just don't think I will because of that reason. I'm rolling in 2 perfumes in place. Now we're on to actual perfumes. So this is my oldest perfume. This is from Yves Saint Laurent. Is that how you pronounce it? It is Black Opium, and you can't even see, like, there's just a small amount in it because I've been using it myself since. I bought these 2, I'm rolling them both in. This is the Marc Jacobs Decadence. This one has 10 fluid ounces in it, or 30 mils. These are expensive. I wouldn't have been able to buy them. I bought this when I was working in House of Fraser years ago. Was around when I was in college, so that'll tell you how long I have this. And I bought it with a staff discount. Otherwise, no, these are expensive. And I love the smell of them. I love the smell of them. But you know the way smell memories are hugely attached to each other? So I don't know would I get it again because of that. This is a beautiful, this is a weird scent and I love it. And this is a beautiful scent. But because it brings me back to that specific age group, I'm like, I don't know would I. So these are rolling in. This will go first, this will go after it. I imagine I'll finish this pretty quickly. That's why I decided to roll in those two. And I don't have another brow gel, so there was nothing to worry about there. Highlighter. In place of my empty highlighter, I'm now rolling this in and I'm happy about this. So I have officially finished a powdered bronzer, a cream highlighter and powder highlighters this year. And have I finished a blush? I have not finished a blush, but I think I'll finish that cream blush. So that said to me that I can roll this in. I can roll this in now, and I am, since this bronzer is hit and miss, touch and go, I'm rolling this palette in. The focus is kind of just on all of it, but it's going in place of the highlighter. So I would say this light highlighter will be the focus. I will mark the uses of what I use, but this bronzer will be between the two bronzer. But basically I'm rolling in this palette because the summer is my happiest time of year mentally. Spring and summer is just my happiest time of year, and this product I really enjoy and I'm going to allow myself to. It's expensive. It was like 75 euros. It is the Light Gasm, and I think I purchased it in 2019 or 2020, whenever, I think it's 2019. So this is coming in, and I've allowed myself to do this mentally because since I've finished a product in every category, nearly, I use this colour here as a blush, and this is a blush topper, and in the summer this is a highlighter as well as a blush topper, and these two all year. This product I have to reevaluate because sometimes it's kind of hard to get the product onto your face, so I don't know if this will work when I'm tan. Can't remember, but this is coming in now and I'm allowed, and I'm happy about that. Is that everything? That is everything! It's so nice to see everyone again. Okay, so how have you been? Any news? What's the story? How's your projects coming on? I do like talking to people in the comments, especially people that aren't on YouTube as well, because I like hearing about how they're getting on, because I started project panning for about 3 years by myself at home, like watching other people and with a little notebook. And then I did Instagram, and then I did here. I think it was 3 years. I can't remember. It was a good few years anyway, because Instagram, I was on Instagram for a year or two before I got the courage to start YouTube. So I do like hearing how people are getting on. It makes me feel like I'm not talking to myself. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Take care. Bye. Thank you.